أنا مريم، شاركت في السباق وأنا بجري شفت كتير بيوت مدمرة. وقبل الحرب وإحنا بنجري كنا مستمتعين بمناظر البيوت الحلوة والشجر. أما اليوم كل إشي مدمر، يعني ما لقيناش حاجة مثلا نستمتع بمناظرها، فيش ولا شجر، حتى البيوت كلها واقعة.
أنا اسمي ميرا. طبعا اليوم دخلنا في السباق جراي وانبسطت كتير وفرحت، وكمان شفنا دمار وزعلنا وناس دورهم رايحين. شفنا يعني كتير دمار وكتير أشياء، يعني كل إشي دار مفرقة مقصوفة نازلة، كل إشي أحس بحرية وأحس إني عايشة حريتي، مش زي كأني محبوسة في البيت، من حق إني أعيش زي الناس. شكرا حملة التضامن مع الشعب الفلسطيني صفر.
أنا مريم، شاركت في السباق وأنا بجري شفت كتير بيوت مدمرة. وقبل الحرب وإحنا بنجري كنا مستمتعين بمناظر البيوت الحلوة والشجر. أما اليوم كل إشي مدمر، يعني ما لقيناش حاجة مثلا نستمتع بمناظرها، فيش ولا شجر، حتى البيوت كلها واقعة.
أنا اسمي ميرا. طبعا اليوم دخلنا في السباق جراي وانبسطت كتير وفرحت، وكمان شفنا دمار وزعلنا وناس دورهم رايحين. شفنا يعني كتير دمار وكتير أشياء، يعني كل إشي دار مفرقة مقصوفة نازلة، كل إشي أحس بحرية وأحس إني عايشة حريتي، مش زي كأني محبوسة في البيت، من حق إني أعيش زي الناس. شكرا حملة التضامن مع الشعب الفلسطيني شكرا.
أنا مريم، شاركت في السباق وأنا بجري شفت كتير بيوت مدمرة. وقبل الحرب وإحنا بنجري كنا مستمتعين بمناظر البيوت الحلوة والشجر. أما اليوم كل إشي مدمر، يعني ما لقيناش حاجة مثلا نستمتع بمناظرها، فيش ولا شجر، حتى البيوت كلها واقعة.
أنا اسمي ميرا. طبعا اليوم دخلنا في سباق جراي وانبسطت كتير وفرحت، وكمان شفنا دمار وزعلنا وناس دورهم رايحين. شفنا يعني كتير دمار وكتير أشياء، يعني كل إشي دار مفرقة مقصوفة نازلة كل إشي. أحس بحرية وأحس إني عايشة حريتي، مش زي كأني محبوسة في البيت، من حق إني أعيش زي الناس. شكرا حملة التضامن مع الشعب الفلسطيني شكرا.
عملت شو اسمه؟ هلا هدلوني كب الهند.
Hello everybody. We finally got sound. Okay, let's first of all, we've got runners coming in finishing their shift. Some have done 1 lap, some have done 24 hours. So let's just give everybody a big round of applause. That's fantastic. Right now, we are going to be singing to people in Gaza, okay? And the camera is up there, so everyone here won't be seen. We want you, even if you don't want to sing, please, behind or within. So off you go.
And people with flags, can you lend the flags to people in the back, please? Can you lend the flags to people in the back?
Okay, so the bell has rung. The run is now officially over, and we're now into the closing ceremony. You know that moment when someone asks someone to say a few words, and that someone gets up and then they pull out of their pocket 8 sheets of A4, which they read very, very slowly. Well, Moshe, where's my speech? Okay. So it's just going to be not very long, I promise. And the first thing to do is to let you know we have a lot of people to thank. As organisers, we're deeply grateful, but we do not have time to thank everybody. There are some people, however, who in particular we would like to thank. First of all, Sheffield Palestine Solidarity Campaign, who have made this possible, who have backed us from the very start. Healy Trust, who have enabled us to use the building and be in the park. A massive thanks. The Walled Garden and all the volunteers who've opened it up and made us all feel so welcome. Thank you very much. Friends of Mearsbrook Hall. As many people as run, we have, it feels like almost as many volunteers. Like we have so many marshals who are out on the course. So thank you to them. Thank you to the people who bake cakes. Thank you to our fabulous stalls. And on the stalls we have 2 in particular that I wanted to thank, who were, oh dear, I've lost it here, Zaytoon and also Palestinian Handcrafts. Their stalls are still open and they will be until 1 o'clock. Thank you. I want to thank also our wonderful Palestinian speakers over the 2 days. We've got Fuad Taysir. We've got Morgan, Sahar, Ruba, and Mushir. Thank you very much, Mushir. Everybody. I'd like to thank all of the runners who've been amazing. Like the efforts have been extraordinary from 1 lap to 24. I'm going to thank the choirs and the band in advance because I know how brilliant they're going to be. So we will thank you at the end as well. But thank you very much because I know how much work has gone into this. I'm getting to the end of my shortlist. Migration Matters, we're part of the festival. They've accepted us and we're grateful for that, to be in the Migration Matters Festival. There were so many great efforts in the run, from 1 lap to 24. One person I spoke with had never run before and she'd run 5 laps and she was so happy and we were so happy for her. People have done so many different challenges, from the whole 24 hours to maybe getting up in the bed in the morning and dragging yourself here when you don't feel like it. There are many different challenges and there are many ways of doing this run, and it's a virtue of it and it's a virtue of you. So well done, everybody. And how many runners did we have? 500 plus. Which is a hell of a lot more than last year, which was great in itself. But I have to say, and I hate to pop the balloon a bit, but like, there's so many people here because it's so bad in Gaza. And it's just, every time I look at everybody here, it reminds me. But I'm deeply grateful for you for being here and showing your love because of that. People here today, you know, we're bearing witness and we are showing our displeasure together. Showing support for Palestinians really matters. It helps them understand that they're not alone. And that is, they are struggling like you wouldn't believe. And to know that you're not alone, that people are thinking of you, helps you endure. And it's the only thing Palestinians can do at the moment is endure and try to survive this latest obscenity. We thank you for that deeply. We've raised a lot of money, okay, and that's absolutely brilliant. The run is not a charity. We don't do this to raise money. We talked in the meetings. Palestinians know how to make money. They need the means to do it, the right to do it, the freedom to do it. But the money is desperately needed, and we're grateful for it. We have a relief effort going on, okay, and I'm not supposed to tell you this, but I will. There's buckets that are going to be handed round at the end, and we'll remind you at the end, but please do give as much as you can, because those relief efforts are also sending a message, not only of food or sustenance, but also of love, hope and solidarity. Our speakers, I'll just mention them again, because they've taught us so much. We're privileged to have heard from them, people from Palestine, people on the ground. People who know what's happening there. I'm just getting back to my point. I've timed out. These people have, they're not tarnished by media influences or political agendas. They're telling us how it is. These are facts literally on the ground. If you look at the Palestinian Voices tent, there are some white pictures here that you can see hung up. Those are pictures of a solidarity run that happened in Khan Yunis on Wednesday, in the rubble of Gaza. They were running in solidarity with you. We heard yesterday late, exactly. A second solidarity action that happened in Ramallah. These people are incredible. We've shared pictures on the social media, and I'm going on longer than I'm supposed to, but before COVID, what feels like about 500 years ago now, there were many more towns in Palestine were running solidarity runs with us. One was Bethlehem, where Aida Youth Centre organised a fabulous run. It went through Aida refugee camp. It was brilliant. The director of that youth club has been arrested. He was arrested in December, 6 months administrative detention. No charge, no explanation, no news. His family didn't know where he was. That's been extended in June for another 4 months. He is one of the 8,000 hostages Israel is holding. He's a decent man. He's doing decent work in difficult and extreme circumstances. It's outrageous, and I would like you to join with me to call for Anas's immediate release. I'm almost there now, already running late. This run is a run, it's like I say, it's strange, it's a walk or it's a crawler, but it's also a mixture of joy and happiness. We inform people about some terrible things, and we're also smiling and we're having fun. And that seems a bit strange to me when I think about it, but actually, that's sort of the Palestinian experience, ups and downs, extremes, days, every day's like that really. And so, in the same way that the Palestinians experience this, we do too. We will laugh and cry with them, and we will honour them with our movement. So that's me done. We're going to have a very quick announcement from Annie O'Gara.
Thank you, everybody. At the end of this weekend of amazing solidarity, remembrance, and the joy of knowing that we're standing together in solidarity with and for Palestine, I just want to invite you all to join in some events that are going to happen soon. Next Saturday, the 29th of June, there is going to be a march starting at Abbeyfield Park and going into the town hall, where there will be speakers addressing the crowd. The leaflets will be in the newsletter. The paper leaflets have all gone, so please come and join us in that. The day before that, on Friday evening, there's a film at the showroom called Bye Bye Tiberius at 6 o'clock, and you're all invited to get a ticket or get there early for that. On the 5th of July, we have a young Palestinian speaker called Hazem Jamjoon, who's speaking on the 5th of July at 7 o'clock in the showroom. His topic is, what is our place in the liberation of Palestine? and he's going to be exploring that issue with us, and he's a fantastic speaker, and I think that will be really stimulating. And on the 10th of July, which is a Wednesday at 7 o'clock at the Central United Reformed Church, we welcome back to Sheffield Robert Cohen. And Robert is asking the question, why young British Jews have had it with Israel. He's reflecting the turning of the tide for Palestine, and the tide has very firmly turned, and we are on the right side of the crest of that wave. And lastly, can I just invite you all to make sure you pick up one of these bulletins. We've made reference to the work that's going on in the emergency fund in Gaza, and this short bulletin is a little retrospective at some of the ways in which the money which has been raised in Sheffield and in neighbouring cities and with friends around the area has been spent, and how it will continue to be used as we go forwards. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Annie. And I think the leaflet is available on the PSC store. Okay, I'm going to now introduce the Deputy Lord Mayor, who's a great friend of Palestine, Councillor Safina Saeed. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Safia Saeed and I live in Burngreave. I was born in 1972, but please don't tell my children. I was born in 1972 and in Abu Dhabi, in a very, very small, simple shack. And in 1977, I went into school really, really happy with my brand new uniform with my 6 siblings. And my best friend, who became my best friend that day, was called Samira, and she was from Palestine. And I stayed with Samira all through primary. And with the primary, we have to always sing to a flag, which was the Emirates flag at that time. Came to the secondary school, we separated, but we still kept in touch. But I made another new friend from Syria and from Jordan. 3 of us, my mom used to let us play together in the area. From the secondary school, I was very proud that you cannot get a GCSE unless you learn about Palestine, everything about Palestine, and Libya, and Egypt, and the incredible land of Egypt. With that, with the history that I have and I've learned when I was very, very young, this is what I connected to every single person I see on the news, or I see anything around, or a very disturbing, my friend Samira. Connection to Palestine, or to all the righteousness of Sudan and Yemen. My children are Yemenis. I went to Yemen in 2011, and I had to put my 5 children into education. 3 of them fell into the secondary school, and guess what they had to learn? Palestine, Libya, and Egypt to pass their GCSE. We are in the history books. We are there, and the fight is not about political, and it's not about the guns. The fight is about human rights. First, when I first came to this country as a migrant, what we fought was for my parents to fight for was equality of education. Emirates wouldn't give us the passport to live there forever, so we had to migrate. Coming here, not understanding any English, all my mother wanted to do was fight for the education. It got worse now, to fight to live, to fight to eat, and to fight for freedom. I know what everybody's going through because it personally touched me, and it personally continues me. I work with young people through basketball, through football, and the people that we look after, and my young son looks after, is from Palestine. And what they want to do is to belong here, and what they want to do is to fight for here. As a Deputy Lord Mayor, I didn't even know this was existed. This is my first time, and from now on, I will continue, bring my family, and bring every single group that I know to come and to run for the rights of to live get a clean water. My family, we raised money outside the City Hall, which I didn't know it was called City Hall, but I know it was called the Rainy Day. And we raised, my mom brought in 16 of Somalia, because we're from Somalia, so there's a civil war there. 16 of our families. My uncles came here with still left so much bullets inside of them. I've heard them scream when they were removing the bullets from him at Hallamshire. Have you ever heard a man scream? It is devouring and it is degrading, and it's humanity for you to have that kind of scarf. Never ever, my uncle always says, I'm never ever ashamed of my scarf, as I stood up for our civil rights in Somalia, in Somaliland. My talk to the sand is, we're standing up for what's right. This is the difference between day and night. I cannot even understand what these children and families are going through every day to draw a smile on their faces, but they do and they cope. And that's to teach us that never stay quiet and never stay silent. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Deputy Lord Mayor, for that fabulous. Right, I'm going to hand over to Moshe El Farah. We're going to hopefully make a few connections with Ramallah, but firstly, Moshe is going to read out a statement from Gaza. Khan Yunis never stops.
Yes, unfortunately, every year, as you know, we link up with the Gaza Strip, Khan Yunis, Never Stop Dreaming Center. But this year we couldn't because of the lack of internet, lack of anything. So I managed to get a message from a young Palestinian girl in Never Stop Dreaming, who was with us last year when we connected, and she sent this message to you all. First of all, she says, I used to enjoy the link up with Britain, with Sheffield. It was a day that we waited for, all of us children, and Never Stop Dreaming, and now in Kais Center for Psychological and Development of Society. But this year, sadly, the management tried everything, but we couldn't, because there is no power, there is no water for us even. We have to fight for water, walk long distance for water. There is no power, hardly any food. But I want to tell you something, that's Nisreen's word. With your support and what we saw last year of the massive gathering of your closing ceremony and the singing, that gives us hope. And with you, with us, we will never ever give up hope, and we will continue to fight for our freedom. We will continue to fight for our simple right to live like any other children worldwide, free from Israeli occupation and genocide. Thank you very much, Nisreen. That was to you all here in Sheffield. I just want to say a few words. When I look at you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart, we've been campaigning here for 34 years, but when I look at you, I see love, I see solidarity, I see brotherhood, I see sisterhood, I see people of all backgrounds who didn't stop at the borders of their faith or geographical area or color or whatever. People are coming, and we are here because we are here for morality. Morality that has been abused and destroyed in Palestine at the hands, and allow me to say it, and I'll say it without any shyness, at the criminal state of Israel. Morality that was destroyed and made like irrelevant by Israel and by our government, which supports it, and the United States government. I see love in your eyes, and I say to all those Zionists, pro-Zionists, who describe us as the hate mob and describe us as people who are causing trouble, come to Sheffield and see those beautiful faces, see love in their eyes, see decency, see morality. That's what we stand for, and that's what we'll continue to stand for. Thank you very much, and I want to mention that it's a pledge on me, on everybody who loves the Palestinian people and support them. We will not give up the continuation of our support for their struggle for freedom. Whether we have ceasefire or not, we want you with us on the long haul, because Gaza and Palestine in general, people don't talk about the West Bank. Over 550 people were killed since the 7th of October in the West Bank. We, the Palestinians, need our help more than ever after the guns are silenced, after this genocide is over. We want to work for the children who lost their limbs. We want to work for the children who are traumatized, severely traumatized. We're actually working now for them with your support. And obviously, Jawad mentioned the buckets. I appeal to you because we're doing great work on the ground. Really, really work that we never expected that our partners there will do. To be able to entertain children in the middle of the rubble, in the middle of the bombing is unbelievable. It's a sign of resilience. The Palestinians will not go away. The Palestinians will never ever go away. And they will continue to struggle for freedom. And those children on the photos there gave us this hope. I stand humbled by your support. I stand humbled by your humanity. Please keep fighting for justice in Palestine, because it's a symbolic for fight for justice everywhere in the world, either in Latin America, Africa, Asia, or even Britain. It's a symbol of standing up for forces of colonialism, forces of capitalism, and that's what we stand for. It just happens that we are in the forefront, but all of us are victims of those ugly practices by all these world regimes. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay, this is where it gets a bit interesting. We're going to try and connect to some friends in Ramallah, in the West Bank. It's Mahmoud Zawahiri, who's a land rights activist, and you may have met him here last year, talking in the Palestinian Voices tent, and then here at the end. And also Kirsty Wright, who's a friend and a liaison for the Sheffield Palestine Women's Scholarship Fund. My apologies. So, do we have Ramallah? Sounding a bit like the Eurovision. Hello, Ramallah. Are you there? It's still me on the screen. Hello. Hello, hello.
Hello, Sheffield.
Hello.
Hello, Sheffield. Hi.
Hello, hello. Who are we speaking to?
From Palestine.
From Palestine.
Ramallah, in the West Bank. Thank you.
It's there.
Thank you for
our video
thank you for all you do. We love you.
We love
need to know
you.
you better. You definitely need to know us better. You need to know us better. Let us do a project together. Hello, Sheffield.
Hello.
Palestine. With love. With love.
Hello, Palestine. Palestine, we love you.
You too.
This is turning into a bit of a love it. So who's there? Who would like to say a few more words? Hello, Kirsty.
On the connection. Yeah. Okay. Sheffield.
Hello, Kirsty.
Good afternoon. It's so lovely to see you all. I keep telling them in Ramallah that I am very blessed to be part of the Sheffield community. And also I'm blessed to be part of the Ramallah community.
Thank you,
We
Kirsty.
have a message from Mahmoud Zawahiri, who is meant to be a project that he's going to have with a protective presence, encouraging young people and old people, any people, to come to the West Bank and to provide presence in the areas where the settlers are harassing the villages, especially in the Jordan Valley, but it's moving very fast, so it could be everywhere. But Mahmoud sent me a message this morning to say the army came to his house this morning. Maybe they heard of this event, who knows? And so he was unable to come because they put a point at the village, at the entrance to his village.
Shame.
But he's thinking about you all, I am sure, because he loves Sheffield too.
Please send Mahmoud
So I think
love from
that's
Sheffield.
it. We're going to join in the song with you when you start singing.
Thank you very much. And I'd just like
Thank
to say, Kirsty, and all of you there, that we can see your banner in the background, and I'm going to tell everyone here what it says. It says, Ramallah loves Sheffield. And Sheffield loves Ramallah. So thank you.
And our t-shirts.
You've got a t-shirt? We'll send you one.
See the t-shirts.
Oh, t-shirts with Ramallah loves Sheffield as well. They look fantastic. You'll have to send us one.
Oh, I see it. Stop.
That's fantastic. So, okay, we're going to do a quick chant before we say goodbye to you. In fact, we'll say goodbye with the chant, which I hope you pass on to Mahmoud, and then we're going to move on. We hope you carry on watching. Ramallah, thank you very much. It's really, really important that we've had a great event here. We've had 2 days of people running and jumping and going into tents and learning about what's happening in Palestine. And I think, again, from all of us here, our deep love. And just a message for Mahmoud, which I hope we're all going to chant. Mahmoud, Mahmoud, we love you. Mahmoud, Mahmoud, we love you. Mahmoud, Mahmoud, we love you. So thank you. So thank you very much, Ramallah. We'll just say a good big bye now. Goodbye. Thank you very much. So the last part of the event is going to be the singing. But before we do the singing, we're going to have a minute's silence. We've talked about what's happening in Gaza and the mind-boggling devastation and destruction. And I don't think I need to say anymore. I think words have stopped now. So I'd like you all to, if you are able, stand, and we will have 1 minute's silence. Thank you very much.
عندما تواجه العاصفة ارفع رأسك عاليا، لا تخف من العتمة. في نهاية العاصفة ستبرز سماء ذهبية، وستشدو الطيور أغاني حلوة. امضي عبر المطر، امضي عبر الريح، حتى وإن دمرت أحلامك وبعثرتها الرياح، امضي امضي بأمل في قلبك أنك لن تسير وحدك أبدا، لن تسير وحدك أبدا. امضي امضي بأمل يملأ قلبك أنك لن تسير وحدك أبدا، لن تسير وحدك أبدا.
That was amazing. Thank you so much. What a brilliant, brilliant performance. My lip might be wobbling a little at the moment. So, thank you very much. The fantastic bands. Let's give them a really, really big cheer. And let's give the choir a really, really big cheer. And let's give ourselves a really big cheer. So for the last time, let's say free, 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 free. Thank you very much, and thank you to Never Stop Dreaming. Our love is with you and our hearts are with you. Ramallah, thank you so much. Love to Mahmoud, Kirsty and everybody there. The store's still open, so there's still a little bit of time, and Bashir wants to say last thing. I'm going to say goodbye. There's going to be a fun run, so if the kids could start to move down towards there after Bashir stopped talking. Kaz, down to here please. Kaz will do a warm-up.
Yeah, it's just Jawad thanked everybody, and I think we should thank them personally, all the team who worked so hard on this fantastic festival. Jawad, Kath, Caroline, and I do apologize if I forgot people, but one person as well I'd like to thank in particular, my beloved friend and comrade, Johnny Fieldman. Where is he? Where's Johnny? Where's Johnny? Anyway, so he's there among you. Thank you so much, all of you. It's been really fantastic. It felt like a festival. And again, we are humbled by humanity. Thank you very much.
Okay, if you're doing the fun run, can you move down to this area? We'll have the warm-up. Down onto the tarmac so you're on a level surface. All the fun runners down onto the tarmac, please.
top. Okay. Right, stay in a lunge like this. Lift your back foot up and down. Pulse up and down like this. Do you feel that in the calf, in this muscle? Amazing. Okay, now look between your legs. Do the stretch again. See if you can see the person behind you. Give your bum a wiggle. Look through your legs. Look, see the person. That's it. Okay. Let's see if I can wave the flag. Imagine you got a flag on your bum and you're going to wave it. Yeah, we'll do. Okay, right. Couple more and then we're done. So, this one, again, one leg. Get your foot. We're stretching out the front of your leg, top of your front of your leg, your thigh. Who can balance? I can see loads of you balancing. See if you can go down a little bit on your knees. Okay, now let's do the other side. I'm going to fall over. That's it. So you're stretching out your knee and your thigh there, right? Okay, this one, you bend your back leg and try and straighten your front one. So your back leg's bent and you try and... This should stretch your hamstring, which is the back of your leg, okay? This is really common to hurt yourself when you're running. So this is really common. Now with this, we're going to try and shoo the chickens, okay? So watch this. Shoo the chickens away. It's quite hard on a slope. You're lucky, you're on the flat. It's making me want to fall over. I can't even do this. You're doing it better than me. That's it. You're doing it. Well done. Okay, finally, we're going to do a big chest opener. You're going to imagine that you're a tree of peace in Palestine, an olive tree full of olive branches of peace. And you're going to stretch your whole body and look up to the sky. Blown by the wind. You feel the stretches at the side of your body. All flexible. Amazing. Well done. Give yourself a massive round of applause. We're all limbered up. I just need to say the walled garden is open, by the way. So after your fun run, tea and cake in there if you fancy. Okay. Well done, guys.
Okay, everybody, assemble by the line, the red line, down past the hall. Roll up, roll up, roll up. The Deputy Lord Mayor will open the run shortly. Listen to the music, should provide some inspiration to some of you. Others could go walking up that hill. Are we ready? Is everybody ready? Go when the bell goes. And don't run the Deputy Lord Mayor over, please. We need her back next year. 3, 2, 1.